Tonight, we delve into the hushed depths of history to uncover a marvel from a time long past. Prepare to be lulled by the tale of the Antikythera Mechanism. Imagine, if you will, a world without computers, without smartphones, without even the readily available clocks we take for granted. A world where the passage of time was measured by the sun's arc across the sky, the shifting sands in an hourglass, or the rhythmic drip of water. In this world, on a small island in the Aegean Sea, something extraordinary was created. Something so advanced, so intricate, that it wouldn't be fully understood for millennia. It's a whisper from the deep, a secret held by the ocean's cold embrace for over 2,000 years. A shipwreck, a shattered vessel resting on the seabed, its cargo scattered like forgotten dreams. Amongst the broken pottery, the corroded bronze, lay a piece of history, a complex arrangement of gears, dials, and pointers, encrusted with the minerals of the sea, a silent testament to human ingenuity. This was the Antikythera Mechanism, a device that time and ocean had conspired to hide, yet somehow, miraculously, preserve. Imagine the hands that crafted it, the minds that conceived it. Greek artisans, perhaps, working with meticulous care, shaping bronze into intricate shapes, carefully adjusting the tiny gears, each tooth fitting perfectly into its mate. They labored in a world bathed in the sun's warm glow, a world where philosophy and mathematics were intertwined, where the movements of celestial bodies held a deep significance. The mechanism itself, once cleaned and carefully examined, revealed its astonishing complexity. A series of interconnected gears meticulously tracked the movement of the sun and moon, predicting eclipses with remarkable accuracy. It wasn't merely a calendar, it was a miniature model of the cosmos, a tangible representation of the heavens. Imagine the awe it must have inspired, the hushed wonder of those who witnessed its intricate workings. Consider the knowledge required to build such a device, a profound understanding of astronomy, of geometry, of engineering principles far ahead of their time. Its complexity hints at a level of scientific sophistication we rarely associate with the ancient world. It challenges our assumptions, expands our understanding, and reminds us that even in the distant past, human ingenuity knew no bounds. The Antikythera Mechanism lies in a museum today, a silent witness to a time long gone. But as you listen to the quiet rhythm of my voice, let its story wash over you, a gentle wave carrying you into the depths of history. Let its complexity fade into the background, replaced by the calming image of its bronze gears turning slowly, inexorably, mirroring the passage of time itself, a soothing counterpoint to the busy world outside. Let the mystery of the Antikythera Mechanism lull you into a peaceful slumber. Sleep now and dream of the ancient world. The year is 1900. The sun, a warm honey gold, dips below the horizon, painting the Aegean Sea in shades of rose and lavender. Off the coast of a small, windswept Greek island, a group of sponge divers, weathered men of the sea, go about their daily work. Their boats, small and sturdy, bob gently on the waves. They're searching for the soft, absorbent sponges that cling to the seafloor, their livelihoods woven into the rhythm of the tides. One diver, a young man named Andreas, feels something unusual brush against his hand as he descends. It's not the familiar texture of rock or sponge. It's wood, ancient and encrusted with centuries of sea growth. He signals to his companions, a silent communication born of years spent working together, facing the unpredictable moods of the ocean. Cautiously, they begin to explore. What they uncover is a shipwreck, resting peacefully on the seabed, a time capsule swallowed by the sea long ago. Pottery shards, spattered like fallen stars, glitter in the filtered sunlight. Bronze artifacts, corroded yet beautiful, lie half buried in the sand. It's a scene of quiet devastation, a moment in time frozen under the relentless pressure of the deep. As they continue their exploration, they discover something truly extraordinary, something hidden within the ship's decaying timbers. A sealed chest, crafted from a dark, almost black wood, rests amidst the debris. Its iron bands, rusted and pitted by the salt water, still hold fast, protecting the secrets within. Andreas and his companions, awestruck by their find, carefully bring the chest to the surface. The weight of it, heavy with history, is almost palpable. News of their discovery travels slowly, carried on the whispers of the wind and the currents of the sea. Eventually, it reaches the ears of scholars and archaeologists who are captivated by the potential significance of the find. The chest, painstakingly opened, reveals its contents. A collection of scrolls made from a remarkably well-preserved papyrus. The script is unlike anything they have ever seen, a complex series of symbols and characters. Generations of scholars would toil over these enigmatic texts, attempting to decipher their meaning. The language, it turns out, is far older than anyone had initially suspected. It predates any known civilizations in the region, pushing back the timeline of human presence and development in the area. The scrolls don't simply tell stories, they describe a sophisticated understanding of astronomy, mathematics, and medicine that is far beyond what was previously thought possible for that era. The writings hint at a lost civilization, a people with a remarkably advanced understanding of the world, whose existence had been erased from history, swallowed by the sea just as their ship was. Even today, centuries later, the complete story is yet to be unveiled. Fragments of knowledge are pieced together, but many mysteries remain. Was the ship a trading vessel, a research vessel, or something else entirely? The more that scientists learn, the more questions arise. The ancient shipwreck, a silent sentinel on the seafloor, continues to hold its secrets close, whispering them only to the relentless currents and the curious divers who dare to venture into its depths. The story continues to unfold, a slow, gentle unraveling, much like the waves washing over the sands of that Greek island. The ocean, a vast and unknowable expanse, had kept its secrets for centuries. Then, in 1900, off the coast of a small Greek island, the sea yielded a piece of its past. Divers, exploring the wreck of a Roman-era ship, found themselves amidst a scene of quiet decay, shattered pottery, corroded bronze, and the ghosts of forgotten journeys. Among these waterlogged remnants, nestled within the ship's debris, something extraordinary awaited discovery. It was a tangled mass, initially appearing as nothing more than a collection of rusted metal fragments, almost lost amongst the other debris. But as the divers carefully brought it to the surface, the weight of its history began to reveal itself. This wasn't just a broken piece of machinery. This was no ordinary device, cast aside in the haste of a long-ago storm or battle. This was something far more intricate, far more advanced. This was the Antikythera Mechanism. As the mud and the centuries of ocean's embrace were painstakingly cleaned away, the true nature of this remarkable artifact began to emerge. Imagine, if you will, a complex clockwork of bronze gears, wheels within wheels, spinning in perfect harmony, each tiny cog playing its part in a grand mechanical ballet. The scientists and historians who examined it were astonished. Here, in their hands, was a device unlike anything they'd ever seen from that era. It wasn't simply a timekeeping device, as some initially assumed. Oh no, it was much, much more. The intricate arrangement of gears calculated the positions of the sun, the moon, and even the planets. Imagine the countless hours of meticulous craftsmanship that went into its creation, the brilliance of the mind that conceived such a device. It predicted eclipses, tracked the cycles of the moon, and even accounted for the irregularities of the moon's orbit. The mechanism's face, where the information would be read, was adorned with dials and pointers, each a tiny work of art in itself. The passage of time, usually a relentless river, was here captured, contained, and meticulously displayed. Each revolution of a gear, each subtle shift of a pointer, spoke volumes of celestial mechanics. This wasn't merely a tool, it was a testament to the advanced knowledge of the ancient world, a small window into a level of scientific understanding previously unknown. The mystery of its function continued to intrigue. Was it a navigational device used by seafarers to chart their courses across the vast ocean? Was it a sophisticated astronomical calculator used by scholars to study the movements of the heavens? Or perhaps it served both, a wondrous blend of practical application and intellectual curiosity. These questions, these puzzles, keep the story alive even now, long after the saltwater and time have done their work. And so, the Antikythera Mechanism remains, a silent testament to human ingenuity, a whispered secret from a long-lost world, still echoing through the ages. Let its quiet complexity lull you into a peaceful sleep. Drift off now into the calm of the deep. The initial examination of the artifact began under the soft glow of oil lamps, their flickering light dancing across the smooth, cool surface. Fingers, gloved and careful, traced the intricate carvings, a network of lines and symbols that seemed to shift and writhe under the subtle movements. It was a delicate process, each touch a silent conversation between the present and a long-lost past. The material itself was unlike anything they had encountered before. A dark, almost obsidian-like stone, yet surprisingly lightweight, almost as if it possessed an inner lightness that defied its outward density. Early sketches revealed the astonishing complexity of its design. There were circular patterns that spiraled inwards, converging on a central point, etched with a precision that suggested the use of tools far more advanced than anything known to exist at the time of its discovery. These circles were interwoven with straight lines, forming a latticework of geometric perfection, a silent testament to a mathematical understanding that seemed to leap ahead of its era. And then, nestled within the geometric framework, were the symbols, enigmatic glyphs that resembled no known language, script, or even purely abstract design. They were like a secret code, whispering tantalizing hints of a knowledge lost to time. Days bled into weeks as scholars from across the land gathered, each bringing their own expertise, their own perspective. Linguists pored over the symbols, searching for patterns, for clues, for anything that might unlock their meaning. Mathematicians examined the geometric relationships, seeking to understand the underlying principles, the hidden logic that governed the design. Astronomers compared the patterns to celestial charts, searching for a connection to the stars, to the cycles of the heavens. Yet the artifact remained stubbornly enigmatic, its secrets closely guarded. The more they examined it, the more they realized that the object wasn't simply a collection of decorative elements. The intricate carvings were not merely aesthetic, they were functional. Each line, each symbol, seemingly playing a vital role in the artifact's overall design. Certain patterns seemed to react subtly to changes in temperature or humidity, suggesting a sensitivity to environmental factors. Others appeared to respond to the direction of the light, their depths shifting and altering their appearance in response to the sun's movement. This responsiveness wasn't random, it was structured, deliberate, as though the artifact itself was actively communicating in a language they couldn't yet comprehend. Frustration mingled with wonder as the weeks turned into months. The more they learned, the more they realized the vastness of their ignorance. The artifact spoke of a civilization far more advanced, far more sophisticated than any historical record suggested. It was a testament to a lost ingenuity, a reminder of the unknown depths of human potential, a glimpse into a past that seemed both familiar and utterly alien. Its precise function remained a tantalizing puzzle, a mystery waiting patiently to be unlocked, a silent enigma that whispered of untold secrets in the darkness. The mystery, however, was no longer just a puzzle to solve, but a fascinating story, a lullaby sung by the ages, inviting the weary listener to a quiet, restful sleep. The lamplight, soft and warm, cast long shadows across the workbench. Dust motes, tiny dancers in the still air, swirled gently as you leaned closer, drawn by an irresistible curiosity. Before you lay the heart of the mechanism, a marvel of ancient engineering. Close inspection revealed a network of over 30 intricate bronze gears, precisely crafted and interconnected. Each was a miniature work of art, its surface polished to a deep, rich patina by the passage of centuries. They weren't simply gears, they were stories frozen in bronze. The largest gear, positioned at the center, was the sun, its broad face etched with constellations, tiny pinpricks of light against the dark metal. As you traced its circumference with your finger, you felt the weight of history, the whisper of countless rotations. Each tiny tooth, meticulously carved, seemed to hold a memory, a fragment of a long-forgotten sky. From the sun gear, a smaller gear spun, representing the moon, its surface etched with the phases of its cycle, a silent testament to the ebb and flow of time. This moon gear, in turn, drove another, smaller still, perhaps representing a planet, a distant wanderer in the celestial ballet. You could almost hear the quiet whisper of its rotation, a delicate hum echoing the rhythm of the cosmos. Each gear turned with a precise, measured grace, each movement a testament to the skill and understanding of the ancient artisans who had crafted them. They were not merely functional components, they were symbols, each one imbued with meaning, each interaction a narrative woven into the very fabric of the mechanism. As you watched, the gears spun in a symphony of bronze, their movements echoing the harmony of the spheres, a celestial dance played out in miniature. The smaller gears, nestled among their larger counterparts, were equally intricate. Some were ornamented with delicate carvings, tiny creatures, perhaps mythical beings, frozen mid-stride on their eternal journey across the mechanism's surface. Others bore inscriptions, tiny characters too faint to decipher, yet hinting at secrets hidden within the intricate latterwork of bronze. It was a microcosm of the universe, a world in miniature, carefully balanced and exquisitely constructed. The smooth, cool bronze beneath your fingertips felt strangely alive, pulsating with the quiet energy of its ceaseless motion. And as you continued to observe, a sense of tranquility washed over you. The gentle clicking of the gears, a rhythmic lullaby, filled the silence. Each turn a story unfolded, a celestial dance played out in the slow, deliberate movements of these ancient components. You felt a connection, a shared history woven into the very metal of these celestial gears. The lamplight dimmed, the shadows deepened, and the world outside faded away, leaving only the mesmerizing, hypnotic rhythm of the bronze gears spinning on their eternal journey. The stories they told were timeless, whispers from a forgotten age, echoing softly in the quiet of the night. Imagine, if you will, a time long ago, before the bright glow of electric lights filled the night. People looked to the heavens, a vast, inky canvas sprinkled with countless shimmering points of light. They watched the sun rise and fall, the moon wax and wane, the stars tracing their silent paths across the dome of night. And in one place, nestled amongst rolling hills and ancient forests, a group of people began to build something extraordinary, a complex of stone and wood dedicated to understanding the rhythm of the cosmos. Gradually, the purpose of the dials became clearer. They tracked the movement of the sun, the moon, and the planets, predicting celestial events with remarkable accuracy. These weren't simple sundials, marking only the passage of the day. Oh no, these were far more intricate. Imagine intricately carved stone, carefully aligned to catch the first rays of dawn, the precise angle of the sun at midday, the soft glow of the setting sun painting the horizon. Each groove, each notch meticulously placed, held a secret, a whisper of the universe's grand design. The largest dial, a breathtaking circle of carefully hewn stone, was dedicated to the sun. Its shadow, cast by a tall, slender obelisk at its center, crept slowly across the engraved lines, marking the hours of the day, the turning of the seasons. As the sun climbed higher in the summer sky, the shadow shortened, signaling the long, warm days. In winter, the shadow stretched long and languid, a gentle reminder of the shorter hours of sunlight. It was a dance of light and shadow, a silent conversation between the earth and its star. Next to the sundial, smaller, more delicate dials tracked the moon's journey across the night. They marked the phases, from the slender crescent to the full, luminous orb, predicting the times of the new moon and the full moon with uncanny precision. Imagine the villagers, their faces illuminated by the soft moonlight, consulting these celestial guides, their lives interwoven with the lunar rhythm. They knew when to plant their crops, when to harvest, when to celebrate their festivals, all guided by the gentle wisdom of the moon. But the most fascinating of the dials were the ones that charted the paths of the planets. These were the most intricate, their surfaces covered in a labyrinth of lines and symbols. Each planet, with its unique rhythm and orbit, had its own dedicated markings. And as the planets moved across the night sky, their positions were meticulously recorded on the dials. With each passing night, the markings shifted, slowly, deliberately, revealing the complex dance of the solar system. These ancient astronomers, guided by their patient observations and meticulous recordings, unraveled some of the universe's deepest secrets. Perhaps in those moments of quiet observation, they felt a sense of awe and wonder, a deep connection to the celestial ballet unfolding above them, a gentle sense of belonging to something much larger than themselves, a comfort in the predictable cycles of the cosmos, a quiet lullaby whispered by the stars. Now, let's drift gently into the world of the Maya, a civilization that thrived in what is now Mexico and Central America. Imagine their lives unfolding beneath a sky rich with stars, a sky they understood intimately. They weren't just looking at the stars, they were reading them, deciphering their secrets, weaving them into the very fabric of their society. And a crucial part of this understanding was their calendar. It wasn't just a simple count of days, oh no! This was a sophisticated system, a marvel of mathematical and astronomical insight. Picture, if you will, the priests, wise men and women dedicated to observing the heavens. Night after night, they meticulously tracked the moon's journey across the inky canvas above, charting its waxing and waning phases with meticulous care. They knew the moon held a rhythm of its own, a cycle of approximately 29.5 days, a rhythm that governed the tides, the planting and harvesting of crops, even the ebb and flow of life itself. And they needed to account for it, to understand how it interacted with the sun's steady march across the sky. Their calendar wasn't a single entity, but rather a beautiful interplay of interwoven cycles. Imagine two wheels turning at different speeds, meshing together in a breathtaking dance. One wheel represented the Hab, the solar year, composed of 365 days divided into 18 months of 20 days each, plus 5 extra days, considered unlucky. This wheel moved at a steady pace, reflecting the sun's yearly journey. But then there was the Tolkien, the sacred round, a cycle of 260 days, entirely independent of the solar year. This wheel, this 260-day cycle, wasn't linked to the sun's movement. Instead, it was a mystical calendar, a framework for understanding the spiritual realm, a tapestry of days imbued with special significance. It was based on a numerical sequence, a combination of 20 day names and 13 numerical coefficients, creating a unique day sign for each position. Now, picture these two wheels, the solar year and the sacred round, turning slowly but surely, independently yet simultaneously. Imagine the patience, the generations of observation it took to discover the point at which they would align perfectly, a convergence that occurred every 52 years. This grand cycle, the culmination of the Hab and the Tolkien, was a time of immense spiritual significance, a moment of renewal and rebirth. But their understanding of celestial mechanics went far beyond the simple tracking of the sun and moon. They were deeply familiar with the patterns of the stars, charting their movements with an accuracy that would impress even modern astronomers. They understood the intricate dance between the Earth, the Sun, and the Moon, an understanding that allowed them to predict eclipses with surprising precision. Imagine the awe and wonder of the people as their priests announced these celestial events in advance, events which to others might have seemed inexplicable, unpredictable forces of nature. The ability to foretell an eclipse, a temporary darkening of the sun or moon, must have been an incredible testament to their mastery of the heavens. Their calendar wasn't just a tool for measuring time, it was a reflection of their profound understanding of the cosmos, a system that bound their religious beliefs, their agricultural practices, and their social structure together in a harmonious whole. A testament to the human ability to observe, learn, and build a complex civilization around a deep understanding of nature's rhythms. And so, as you drift off to sleep, let the image of this ancient calendar, with its interlocking cycles, its astonishing accuracy, remain with you. A whisper of a civilization that looked to the stars and found meaning in their patterns. Sweet dreams. Imagine, if you will, a world without digital clocks, without smartphones, without even the simplest wristwatch. Now picture a device crafted over 2,000 years ago, a marvel of ancient Greek ingenuity, capable of predicting the movements of the sun, moon, and planets with uncanny precision. This was the Antikythera Mechanism, a complex astronomical calculator housed within a delicately crafted bronze case. It wasn't just a calendar, it was a miniature cosmos, a testament to the remarkable scientific understanding of the ancient world. As you drift off to sleep, let's journey back to the island of Antikythera, where this extraordinary artifact was discovered, nestled within a shipwreck. Divers, exploring the depths of the Aegean Sea, unearthed a treasure unlike any other. Fragments of a mechanism so advanced it baffled experts for decades. Slowly, painstakingly, the pieces were pieced together, revealing a network of intricate gears, dials, and pointers. The Antikythera Mechanism wasn't simply telling time, it was charting the celestial dance of the heavens. Imagine turning one of its dials and watching as pointers moved across various scales. These didn't just show the date and time, they precisely tracked the phases of the moon, the positions of the sun along the ecliptic, the path it traces across the sky, and even the movements of the 5 planets visible to the naked eye: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. The accuracy was astonishing. The mechanism accounted for the irregularities in the moon's orbit, a phenomenon known as its anomalistic period, the time it takes to complete one orbit relative to its perigee, or closest point to Earth. This wasn't a simple calculation. It required a deep understanding of celestial mechanics, knowledge far beyond what many assumed the ancient Greeks possessed. Think of the intricate calculations involved, the precise measurements needed to represent the subtle variations in planetary motion. Each gear, each tiny component, played a vital role in this cosmic clockwork. The precision extended to predicting eclipses, those awe-inspiring moments when the sun or moon is temporarily obscured. The mechanism would not only forecast when an eclipse would occur, but also the type, lunar or solar, and, within reasonable limits, even the duration. Imagine the wonder of such predictive power, the sense of connection to the cosmos it must have inspired. It must have been a breathtaking piece of technology, not just a tool, but perhaps a sacred object, a physical manifestation of the ancient Greeks' understanding of the universe. And as you continue to relax, allow your mind to wander further into the past. This was more than just mechanical genius. It was a demonstration of the power of observation and meticulous record-keeping. Ancient astronomers, through years of observing the skies, charting the movements of celestial bodies, painstakingly built a model of the heavens reflected in this ingenious mechanism. They weren't simply content with observing. They sought to understand, to predict, to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. The Antikythera Mechanism stands as a timeless symbol of that quest. The whirring of its unseen gears, long silent, echoes in the halls of history, a whisper of a past both fascinating and remarkably advanced. Now, let the calmness of this story lull you into a peaceful sleep. Imagine, if you will, a time long before telescopes, before even the simplest of handheld magnifying glasses. A time when the night sky, a vast, inky canvas sprinkled with countless diamonds, held the universe's greatest mysteries. The ancient Greeks, keen observers of this celestial tapestry, puzzled over the seemingly erratic movements of the planets. They watched as these wandering stars, unlike the fixed stars that held their positions, danced across the heavens, sometimes speeding up, sometimes slowing down, occasionally even seeming to reverse their course, a perplexing back-and-forth motion known as a retrograde. To unravel this cosmic puzzle, they developed a remarkable system, a clever model that sought to explain the seemingly chaotic dance of the planets. This model was built upon a simple yet profound concept: the epicycle. Picture a circle, a perfect, smooth circle. Now imagine a smaller circle nestled within the larger one, tracing its own path around the circumference of its host. This smaller circle is the epicycle, and the larger circle upon which it rotates is called the deferent. This, in essence, is the genius of the epicycle system. The planets, according to this model, did not simply move in a straightforward circle around the Earth, as some believed. Instead, they were envisioned as tracing a more complex path, a path formed by their movement along the smaller epicycle, while this smaller circle, in turn, moved along the larger deferent. Think of a tiny carousel, that's the epicycle, riding upon a much larger, slowly turning merry-go-round, that's the deferent. As you drift off to sleep, let this image soothe you. The planet, a tiny speck of light on the epicycle, moves along its circular path. As the epicycle completes its circuit around the deferent, the planet's position relative to the Earth changes, creating those curious loops and detours across the night sky. The retrograde motion, once a baffling mystery, now made sense. It was simply a result of the planet's position on its epicycle, a moment where the combined motion of the epicycle and the deferent created the illusion of backward movement. The beauty of this model lies in its elegance. Using only circles, the ancient Greeks managed to create a mathematical representation of planetary motion that, while not perfectly accurate, approximated the observed movements surprisingly well. It represented a profound leap in understanding, a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the desire to decipher the secrets of the cosmos. It was a model that held sway for centuries, a testament to its enduring appeal and its ability to explain, in a satisfying and almost poetic way, the intricate choreography of the heavens. It was a system that perfectly balanced the observed irregularities of planetary motion with the inherent desire for mathematical harmony and elegant simplicity. And as you breathe deeply and let the rhythm of your breath lull you towards sleep, perhaps you can see, in your mind's eye, these circles within circles spinning gently, effortlessly across the night sky, a celestial waltz played out across the vast expanse of space and time. The ancient Greeks, through their understanding of the epicycle, attempted to map the universe using the simplest of shapes, an effort that, while superseded by later models, remains a remarkable achievement, in a testament to the timeless pursuit of knowledge. Sleep now, and let the gentle turning of the epicycles guide you into slumber. Imagine yourself, Nestled comfortably, drifting towards slumber. Let's journey back in time to a sun-drenched land where the scent of olive trees mingled with the salty air. We're in ancient Greece, a land brimming with stories of gods and heroes, but also of remarkable human achievement. And tonight, we focus on one such achievement, a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Greeks, a marvel of engineering that continues to inspire awe even today. We speak, of course, of the Antikythera Mechanism. Picture a complex network of intricate gears, bronze wheels meshing together in a delicate dance, a symphony of mechanics humming silently, almost invisibly, within a wooden case. This wasn't some simple clock, it was a sophisticated astronomical calculator, far surpassing anything else known from that era. The very concept of such a device, existing almost 2,000 years ago, is breathtaking. Its creation required a depth of knowledge that humbles us even now. The builders understood astronomy with a precision that would be remarkable even centuries later. They knew the sun and moon, the precise movements of the planets, charting their paths across the heavens with an accuracy that demanded painstaking observation and meticulous calculation. They understood the mechanics of celestial bodies, the subtle shifts, the cyclical rhythms, the intricate relationships between these heavenly spheres. This wasn't just about knowing the positions of the planets. It was about understanding their underlying movements, the physics of the cosmos as they understood it. Constructing the mechanism demanded a level of mathematical understanding that was far ahead of its time. The creation of the gears themselves, each precisely tooled to mesh perfectly with its neighbor, required advanced skills in metallurgy, demanding immense patience and precision. The Greeks worked with bronze, a demanding material, requiring special techniques to achieve the accuracy needed for such a finely tuned machine. Imagine the countless hours spent designing, crafting, and refining each component, the trial and error, the small adjustments that led to a seamless, functioning system. The intricate design, revealed only after centuries of careful study, spoke of a depth of planning and foresight that is astounding. Each gear played a specific role, working in harmony with the others to track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets. The mechanism predicted eclipses with accuracy, mapped the phases of the moon, and even tracked the movements of the planets, accounting for their irregular courses across the sky. It was a marvel of miniature engineering, a breathtaking combination of artistry and science. Just imagine the artisans, their hands stained with bronze dust, diligently working, perhaps in some sunlit workshop, their minds focused on solving complex mathematical problems, all while driven by a profound intellectual curiosity. The beauty lies not only in its functionality, but also in the sheer artistry of its construction. The delicate engravings on the case, though weathered by time, whisper of the artistry and dedication that went into its creation. It wasn't simply a machine, it was a work of art, a stunning example of human ingenuity, and a powerful window into the intellect of the ancient Greeks. And now, as you drift off to sleep, allow yourself to be mesmerized by this image of ancient genius, a whisper from a world long past, yet somehow still present in this remarkable device. Sleep well. Imagine, if you will, a world bathed in the golden light of the ancient Greek sun, a world of philosophers pondering the cosmos, of artists crafting breathtaking sculptures, of mathematicians unraveling the mysteries of numbers. But imagine, too, a world harboring secrets, a world where the brilliance of its civilization extended far beyond what we once believed. This is the story whispered by the Antikythera Mechanism, a device found nestled within a shipwreck, a relic from a time long past. Imagine divers, years ago, encountering the rusted remnants of an ancient vessel, its secrets sleeping undisturbed for millennia beneath the waves. Amongst the scattered debris, they discovered a small, intricately crafted box, a bronze enigma. It was the Antikythera Mechanism. At first glance, it seemed unremarkable, just a collection of corroded gears and plates. But closer examination revealed something extraordinary. This wasn't just a collection of random parts. It was a complex astronomical calculator, a marvel of engineering that predated its time by centuries. Imagine tiny, precisely crafted gears meshing together in perfect harmony, each one contributing to a greater, breathtaking whole. These weren't crude approximations. They were the embodiment of a sophisticated understanding of celestial mechanics. The mechanism, you see, could track the movements of the sun, the moon, and even the planets, predicting eclipses with uncanny accuracy. Think of the knowledge required to construct such a device. An intimate understanding of geometry, of astronomy, of the cycles of the heavens, a level of scientific sophistication previously unheard of for that era. The Greeks, it seems, were not merely observers of the stars. They were meticulous calculators of their movements, seeking to understand their patterns and rhythms. Each tiny gear, each carefully placed inscription speaks volumes about the intellectual capabilities of the ancient world. Consider the sheer artistry involved, the delicate balance, the precise measurements, the ingenuity in solving complex problems with simple, elegant solutions. These were not just scientists and mathematicians. They were artists, shaping bronze and ideas with equal skill and precision. The Antikythera Mechanism forces us to re-evaluate our understanding of ancient Greek technology. It suggests a level of scientific and engineering prowess that surpasses our previous assumptions. It hints at a rich tapestry of knowledge that has sadly been mostly lost to time. Perhaps there were other such devices, other marvels of ingenuity that have yet to be unearthed, waiting to reveal further secrets of the past. Imagine the workshops where these devices were created, the minds that conceived them, the hands that crafted them. Imagine the shared knowledge, the collaborative efforts, the dedication to understanding the universe. The Antikythera Mechanism is not merely an artifact. It is a window into a past far more advanced than we previously thought possible. It's a testament to human ingenuity, a whispered echo of a forgotten past, reminding us that the boundaries of human potential are constantly shifting, evolving, and revealing themselves in unexpected ways. Let this thought soothe you as you drift off to sleep. The mysteries of the past, waiting to be rediscovered. The echoes of forgotten knowledge, gently carrying you into dreams. Now, as the quiet of the night settles around you, let's drift further into the story of this marvelous mechanism, its secrets whispered across centuries. Imagine, if you will, the painstaking work of early historians, poring over faded texts, piecing together fragmented narratives like a delicate mosaic. They revealed much, but some mysteries remained stubbornly hidden, locked within the very heart of the device itself. Then came the dawn of modern science, armed with tools beyond the wildest dreams of those earlier scholars. Modern techniques, such as X-ray tomography, have allowed scientists to peer deep inside the mechanism, revealing further details of its complexity in a way never before possible. It's like gently peeling back layers of time, revealing intricate designs and surprising engineering solutions. The X-rays, like gentle whispers, passed through the metal, mapping its internal structure with breathtaking precision. Layer by layer, the digital reconstruction unfolded on the screens of scientists, showing the interlocking gears, the delicate balances, the ingenious system of weights and levers. What once appeared as a solid, impenetrable mass now revealed itself as a symphony of intricately woven parts, each playing its own crucial role in the mechanism's overall function. The images revealed tiny, almost imperceptible markings on the gears, traces of tools used centuries ago. Imagine the skilled hands that crafted these intricate components, each movement guided by an unwavering dedication to perfection. These subtle imperfections, barely visible to the naked eye, tell a silent story of human ingenuity and the passage of time. They are like whispered secrets left by those long-gone artisans, adding a poignant human touch to this ancient marvel. Further analysis using advanced 3D modeling software allowed scientists to virtually disassemble the mechanism, examining each individual component in exquisite detail. This digital exploration revealed previously unknown features, subtle adjustments, and elegant solutions to engineering challenges that would have impressed even the most modern engineers. The software recreated the mechanism's movement, allowing scientists to simulate its operation and unravel the exact nature of its functions. We can almost hear the soft whirring of gears, a ghostly echo of its past operation, the quiet click of levers, and the steady motion of intricate wheels. Each newly discovered detail added another layer to the complex story. The materials used, the precision of the craftsmanship, the unexpected ingenuity of the design, all contribute to a deeper understanding of the society that created it. It wasn't just a mechanism, it was a testament to human capability, a symbol of a civilization's technological prowess, and a window into their understanding of the universe. And as we continue to study it, new mysteries may yet be revealed, drawing us further into its captivating history. Let these gentle thoughts, these intricate details, guide you to a peaceful, restful sleep. Good night. The wind whispers secrets through the olive groves, secrets as old as time itself. And among those secrets, perhaps the most tantalizing, is the mystery surrounding the creators of the Antikythera Mechanism. Imagine, if you will, a small bronze box, no bigger than a shoebox, recovered from a shipwreck off the coast of Antikythera. Inside, a complex arrangement of gears, dials, and pointers, a marvel of ancient Greek ingenuity. It's a clock of sorts, but far more than a simple timekeeper. It predicted eclipses, tracked the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, and even charted the cycles of the Olympic Games. Its intricate workings were a testament to a level of scientific and engineering prowess far exceeding what historians once believed possible in that era. Think of the countless hours spent, the meticulous calculations, the sheer brilliance required to conceive and build such a device. Imagine the minds behind it, hands patiently shaping bronze, eyes focused on the intricate dance of celestial bodies. Who were these artisans, these masterminds? History, unfortunately, offers only silence. No names are etched into the bronze. No scrolls survive detailing their creation. The mechanism itself, corroded by centuries beneath the sea, tells only a partial story. Its secrets slowly yielded through painstaking restoration and analysis. We peer into the past, into the shadows of forgotten workshops, and we see only glimpses of their work, fragments of their brilliance. Perhaps they were astronomers, their minds steeped in the constellations, their fingers tracing the paths of stars across the night sky. Maybe they were mathematicians, their minds captivated by the elegance of numbers, the precise harmonies of celestial mechanics. Or were they skilled engineers, their hands deftly manipulating bronze, their imaginations boundless in their capacity to create? They could have been a single brilliant mind, a solitary genius who dedicated their life to this singular pursuit, their workshop a sanctuary of gears and calculations. Or perhaps a team, a collective of minds, each contributing their unique expertise, their talents interwoven like the intricate gears of the mechanism itself. Their collaboration, their shared passion, their dedication to their craft, a powerful symphony of intellectual and artistic endeavor. We know they were intimately familiar with the cyclical nature of the cosmos, possessed an advanced understanding of mathematics and astronomy, and showed a mastery of complex engineering principles. Their creation isn't just a testament to their technical skills, but a reflection of their deep philosophical engagement with the universe. The Antikythera Mechanism was not just a tool. It was a statement, a profound expression of humanity's capacity to comprehend and interact with the cosmos. Their anonymity adds to the mystique, transforming them into legendary figures, their names lost to the sands of time, yet their accomplishments echo across the ages. They remain a beacon of ancient Greek ingenuity, a testament to the power of human creativity, a constant reminder of the vast unexplored realms of our shared past. And as you drift off to sleep, remember their silent dedication, their untold story, whispering through the centuries, a legacy embedded within the gears of time. The Antikythera Mechanism. Imagine holding it in your hands, feeling the weight of centuries, the whisper of forgotten ingenuity. It's not just a collection of bronze gears. It's a testament to a mind that dared to reach for the stars, a mind that existed long before we even knew its name. It's a bridge across millennia, connecting us to a past brimming with intelligence and passion. Think of the craftsmen, their nimble fingers meticulously shaping each gear, each tiny component, their focus unwavering as they brought this marvel into being. Picture them working by the soft glow of oil lamps, the sounds of their tools a comforting rhythm in the night air. They were not simply artisans, they were pioneers, charting uncharted territories of knowledge. Its intricate workings, a celestial dance of bronze, predicted the movements of the sun, the moon, and the planets with an accuracy that was astonishing for its time. It wasn't just a calendar, it was a miniature universe, a reflection of the ancient Greek understanding of the cosmos. To them, the heavens weren't chaotic. They were governed by laws, predictable patterns that could be deciphered and understood. The mechanism wasn't created in isolation. It represents the culmination of centuries of accumulated knowledge, a testament to the power of intellectual curiosity. Think of the libraries of Alexandria, bursting with scrolls, the whispers of scholars debating theories, the relentless pursuit of understanding that fueled their work. This little device, recovered from the depths of the sea, speaks to the resilience of human knowledge. It survived centuries of neglect, the ravages of time and the sea, yet its secrets whispered to us even across such a vast gulf of years. Modern science has gradually unveiled its mysteries, confirming the brilliance of its creators and reminding us of our own capacity for innovation. Its existence challenges our assumptions about the capabilities of ancient civilizations, reminding us that progress isn't linear, that flashes of genius can illuminate even the darkest ages. The Antikythera Mechanism inspires us to look beyond ourselves, beyond the limitations we often impose on our own potential. It whispers of a time when the boundaries of knowledge seemed limitless, when the pursuit of understanding was its own reward. It urges us to cultivate a similar spirit of exploration, a willingness to embrace complexity and challenge preconceptions. It is a powerful counterpoint to any sense of complacency, a reminder that the human capacity for invention knows no bounds. It stands as a beacon of hope, a symbol of the enduring human spirit. Think of the countless hours of research and dedication poured into it. Scientists, historians, and engineers from different cultures and generations have collaborated to decipher its secrets. This collective effort, this persistent pursuit of knowledge, mirrors the spirit of collaboration that likely fostered its creation centuries ago. The Antikythera Mechanism's legacy isn't just about the past, it's about the future. It inspires us to continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, to dare to dream big, to reach for the stars, just as those ancient Greek minds did. It is a reminder that human ingenuity is a timeless flame, burning bright across the ages, passed down from generation to generation, a constant reminder of our ability to create, to innovate, and to leave a lasting legacy. Let that thought settle upon you, a gentle warmth as you drift off to sleep. The legacy of the Antikythera Mechanism continues. In you, in us all. The Antikythera Mechanism. Imagine, if you will, holding a piece of history so profound, so subtly intricate, it whispers secrets across millennia. Pulled from the dark, salty embrace of the Aegean Sea, encrusted with the sediment of centuries, it lay dormant, a silent testament to a bygone era. A forgotten marvel, slumbering until its secrets began to be unveiled, one painstakingly cleaned gear at a time. Think of the hands that first crafted it, perhaps in a sun-drenched workshop, the scent of olive oil and bronze filling the air. These weren't just craftsmen, they were visionaries, mathematicians, astronomers, their minds reaching for the stars, translating the celestial dance into the delicate workings of gears and pointers. They possessed a knowledge, a level of understanding of the cosmos that was lost, seemingly swallowed by the tides of time, only to be partially rediscovered centuries later. Picture the mechanism itself, not a clunky, cumbersome device, but something elegant, almost beautiful in its complexity. A symphony of bronze, meticulously shaped and precisely fitted. Imagine the satisfying click of the gears as they meshed, turning smoothly, silently, charting the movements of the sun, the moon, the planets, predicting eclipses with startling accuracy. A miniature cosmos held within the palm of a hand, a testament to human ingenuity that surpasses even the most advanced clocks of its time. Its creators were not simply recording the movements of celestial bodies, they were attempting to understand them, to find order in the apparent chaos of the heavens. They sought to unravel the mysteries of the universe, not for the glory of conquest or the pursuit of power, but for the sheer intellectual thrill of discovery, for the joy of understanding the vast mechanics of the cosmos. This was a time when science and artistry were intertwined, where the pursuit of knowledge was deeply intertwined with aesthetic beauty. The silence surrounding the Antikythera Mechanism is not a void, it's a deep, resonant stillness, filled with the echoes of ancient whispers. It speaks of lost civilizations, of forgotten knowledge, of a time when intellectual curiosity reigned supreme. It reminds us that even in the darkest depths of time, human brilliance can shine through, leaving behind artifacts that defy easy explanation and continue to inspire awe. It's a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity, to our innate desire to comprehend the universe around us. And as you drift off to sleep, let the image of this extraordinary device rest gently in your mind. Let its silent story unwind, a comforting tale of human potential and the enduring mysteries of the cosmos. Let its intricate gears turn silently in your imagination, a celestial clock ticking softly through the ages, a silent reminder of the wonders that have come before and the boundless potential that still lies ahead. The Antikythera Mechanism is a whisper from the past, a timeless echo of wonder, a quiet invitation to explore the limitless realms of human imagination and discovery. Its story is far from over. It continues to unfold, revealing its secrets bit by bit, offering a glimpse into a world both familiar and profoundly different from our own. Sleep well and dream of the stars. Now, for those of you who find yourselves still drifting, still curious about the whispers of the past carried on the wind of this ancient artifact, let's gently explore further. Imagine yourself nestled comfortably, perhaps with a warm drink in hand, ready to delve deeper into the intricate tapestry of history woven around this remarkable object. We've only scratched the surface, haven't we? There's so much more to uncover, so many more stories waiting to be whispered to attentive ears. The artifact itself, remember, speaks volumes, even in silence. Its very material, the subtle variations in the clay, the careful craftsmanship of the design, reveals secrets about the lives of the people who created it. Scholars have pored over countless examples, similar in style and origin, piecing together a picture of their daily lives. Imagine the potter's hands shaping the clay, the rhythmic turning of the wheel, the careful application of the glaze. These were not simply artisans, they were storytellers in clay, leaving behind a legacy in the objects they created. Think of the tools they used, simple yet effective, passed down through generations, a silent conversation bridging the chasm of time. Research into these tools, the minerals used in the glazes, the kilns used for firing, it all adds to the understanding of their techniques and societal structures. Further research reveals the broader context of the artifact's creation. The geographical location of its discovery offers clues about the climate and environment at the time. Analysis of the soil surrounding the site reveals ancient plant life, offering glimpses into agricultural practices and the diet of the people who lived there. Imagine the fields stretching out, the rhythmic sway of crops in the breeze, the quiet satisfaction of a harvest well done. Their world so different from ours, yet so fundamentally human. Consider the symbolism etched into the artifact's design. Each line, each curve carries a possible meaning, a message whispered across the ages. Scholars continue to debate these symbols, comparing them to similar patterns found in other artifacts from the same period and region. Their interpretations offer various perspectives, intertwining with prevailing beliefs, rituals, and perhaps even mythology of that era. These interpretations are not definitive pronouncements, but rather ongoing conversations, a continuous process of learning and refinement. Each new discovery, each fresh perspective adds another layer of understanding to the artifact's story. And what of the society that produced it? Archaeologists have unearthed surrounding settlements, revealing a glimpse into their social structures, their governance, and their daily routines. Think of the intricate social networks, the relationships between families and clans, the cooperative efforts that would have been needed to sustain their community. The evidence suggests a rich, vibrant civilization, full of its own joys, challenges, and complexities. Beyond the physical artifact, written records, inscriptions on stone perhaps, or fragments of ancient texts offer additional insights. Though fragments may be all that remains, the words, however incomplete, carry the echoes of voices long silenced. Every painstakingly translated phrase brings us closer to a deeper understanding of the culture that created and cherished this object. And so, as you drift off to sleep, imagine those voices, their stories gently unfolding, their lives interwoven with the history of this artifact. The whispers of the past continue, ever present in their legacy. Gentle fade to sleep. Imagine, if you will, a time long ago, before electricity, before even the printing press. Picture a world where knowledge was painstakingly copied by hand, where the mysteries of the universe were whispered from teacher to student, generation to generation. In this world, on a small, sun-drenched island in the Aegean Sea, something incredible was crafted. Something so advanced, so intricate, that it wouldn't be fully understood for over 2,000 years. It was a device of bronze gears, a clockwork marvel nestled within a weathered wooden case. This wasn't a simple time-teller. Oh no, this was the Antikythera Mechanism. Think of the intricate workings of a modern watch, but amplified 1,000-fold. Imagine tiny, precisely cut gears, meshing together with perfect harmony, each one playing its part in a cosmic ballet of calculation. As you drift off to sleep, let the gentle rhythm of its imagined movements lull you into a peaceful state. Picture the sun warming the bronze, the faint scent of sea salt clinging to the aged wood. The mechanism itself, lost for centuries beneath the waves, whispering secrets to the deep. Now imagine a skilled craftsman, his hands calloused and precise, carefully fitting each gear, each tiny component into its designated place. He works by the light of a flickering lamp, lost in his meticulous task. Each turn of the crank, each click of the gear, is a tiny step towards unveiling the mysteries of the cosmos. The Antikythera Mechanism didn't just tell time. It charted the movements of the sun, the moon, and the planets. It predicted eclipses, it tracked the phases of the moon, it even showed the positions of the stars. All this encoded within a device smaller than a shoebox. Think of the ingenuity, the dedication, the sheer brilliance required to create such a thing. A feat of engineering that would not be replicated for centuries. The gears turn slowly in your mind's eye, a hypnotic dance of bronze and precision. Each rotation is a breath, each click a heartbeat, slowing, slowing, slowing. Let the whispers of its ancient wisdom wash over you. Feel the weight of history, the echo of forgotten knowledge, settling gently upon you like a warm blanket. The sun, as represented by the mechanism, begins its slow descent, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple. The moon, a silvery disk in the darkening heavens, rises majestically to take its place. The stars, countless pinpricks of light, twinkle in the vast expanse above, their silent symphony accompanying the gentle whirring of the imagined gears. Let the mystery of the Antikythera Mechanism, the quiet marvel of its intricate design, transport you to a place of profound tranquility. Let the whispers of the past soothe your mind, calm your body, and prepare you for the embrace of slumber. Drift now to the rhythm of the ancient gears, to the peaceful stillness of the deep. Sweet dreams. The gears continue their silent work long after you have fallen into a deep and restful sleep.